James was snorting about in the yard. It's too bad. Percy goes to work at the harbour and I do his job, here, there and everywhere. Take that!
"Oh!" groaned the trucks. "Just you wait, we'll show you." Gordon laughed. "I'll tell you what, James, if you pretended to be ill everywhere, you couldn't shunt trucks here or go to the quarry there, could you?"
What a good idea, agreed James. Look, here comes Thomas. I'll start pretending now. Thomas was sorry to see the engines looking miserable. Cheer up, it's a beautiful day.
"Yes," grumbled Gordon, "but not for James."
What's the matter?
"He's sick," replied Gordon.
Yes, he is. I am, stuttered James. I don't feel well at all. Don't worry, said Thomas kindly. I'll help out if you're ill.
Gordon and James sniggered quietly to each other.
Some of James's trucks were coupled behind Thomas, and he steamed away to the quarry. The trucks were still cross. We couldn't pay James back for bumping us, so we'll play tricks on Thomas instead. One engine is as good as another. But Thomas didn't hear them. He collected all the stone from the quarry and then set off back to the junction. Danger lay ahead. Now for our plan, giggled the trucks. Go faster, go faster. Slow down, called Thomas's driver, and applied the brakes. Poor Thomas stood dazed and surprised in a muddy pond as a toad eyed him suspiciously. "Bust my buffers," muttered Thomas. The day started so well, too. Duck pulled away the trucks, and Edward helped Thomas back to the junction. Suddenly, Thomas remembered about the missing tar. He told Edward all about it. "That's strange," said Edward. "A truck full of tar has been left at my station. That must be it. Driver will make sure it gets to Bertie now." Later, James spoke to Thomas. "I'm sorry about your accident," he muttered. "And so is Gordon. We didn't mean to get you into trouble."
"No, indeed," spluttered Gordon. "A mere misunderstanding, Thomas. All's well that ends well."
Just then, Bertie arrived. He looked much more cheerful. "My road's being mended now."
"Oh, I am glad," replied Thomas.
"Thanks for all you did. Now I know I can trust an engine, especially if his name is Thomas." Gordon and James puffed silently away to the shed. But Thomas still had company. "Well, well," he sighed. "What a day for surprises." The toad, who was looking forward to a ride home, noisily agreed. Next morning, the Fat Controller arrived.
"Your branch line is repaired. I'm going to change your timetable so that you and Bertie can work together more."
When Thomas reached the station, there were all his passengers. "Bertie is a very good bus, but we missed our train rides with you," they said. Later, Thomas spoke to Bertie. "Thank you for looking after my passengers." "Oh, that's all right, Thomas. I like to make new friends, but I'm glad to share them with you." "Bertie," said Thomas, "you're a very good friend indeed."